Sabunsu, I address what 10 semia. A free Kennedy Agyapong Japan, or Masway Bear, one her cry, Wobeja MPP. Nina, fanciful talk, idiotic, on your role model in Sama, Chairman Sabunsu Kokafano, Anu Yaba, Mepese Bekonia Kwakuti. Now, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia resignation from MPP, presidential race, and Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, so join the Kennedy Agyapong Japan, Nukrebi Wom, and I abronya Sumaya Sumana so made the Kennedy Agyapong Japan attempt.
I mean, you know, fanciful point, and I say, fanciful talker. One a couple for phone or parliament teaching or more cancer. So I'm going to me reply. Who can't him say Cardica presses and a bemo to me a bit much Ghana for the open. Now the only constituency or Cornum and Neyamino, your Payan Coho, constituency or Trasso. The worst parliamentarian in the history of MPP. Oh, they bring Kuma. Yenny and Tukumasi. What Messi and Yenny and Tukumasi. A Drublebi, I mean, he has a baby, none the constituency. Listen, he won the constituency. Kapu, Uti Kumasi, Minia, Uti Kumasi. You should appreciate. Oh, no, meba. Mamika some children. He won the constituency for the party. Your candidate now. Mamika told him. Lost the. Listen, Asema who come. Don't try to go into the realm of a baby aye kono. It's too a hot true. Yen Kruma, the most unpopular MP from 20 to after 2016 elections. A totuna bro. And my NDC for Bangba be moving a campaign. A totuna bro. Kruma. Now the worst MP in the history. I don't know your man constituency for. Opa go there. The most unpopular MP because the MPP normally go to about the person. Really? Yes, and it's in the heart of Ashanti region. Don't compare Sifosu to Ashanti region. The heart of Ashanti region. Yes, Swami constituency. The heart. Listen to me. The heart of Ashanti region. The heartbeat. Unim Kumase. Why are you talking? The heartbeat of Ashanti region. It won't pay party no crown about Koto. Nanka sebi na de wode you kura ko gina onum kura no obe perform better than him. Would will be different candidate ko gina obe perform better than him. E dey why he was just a fortunate leader in the midst of an affairs obenya political party e good no timi ebenya baby gina ya okokeka brofo enye brofo ayi sa brofo colonial brofo na ekeka no yinzo na yedidi ayi anko no ko bi beti nkan wo baby attacking the person. Yes, I'm not attacking. No, I'm not. I've not mentioned anybody's name here. You unaoka me, I've not mentioned his name because I don't want to mention anybody's name. We are making reference to himself. I am not. Listen to me. Oka say be deceived by fanciful. And Ghanaians should also not be listening to people who have no merit in Ghanaian politics. I don't know what my apart from Soja Parliament or kind hands us in the other. I don't know why I'm a Ghana. Then why am I Swami for? Swami Diano ho. And then Okoya Swami ho. Munya sa Kennedy Agyapong, Koya okay. Kennedy Agyapong, allegedly, Nyoma Wayamo say Chairman Sabunsu. Or no one kasa. He knows. He knows what he did for him. And Yameka. Yameka de Kennedy Agyapong ayamano nkyere na yemma details nyenka nyina na obi ahu de wayamano. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Sebi penny de anka untena fie massive amfo. Untena fie enye saa and the politics na it goes beyond this. Because why is he so belligerent? I'm using why is he so belligerent in attacking Kennedy Agyapong? Why is he talking like that? What is fanciful? What is fanciful talk? So Kennedy Agyapong walk the talk. Chairman Sabunsu, what Timmy Cardiothoracic Center, 37 military hospital. What Timmy didn't see that. Sika onya idea no there. Then what me no the personal money I am a swami for. O me come here Kennedy Agyapong build a whole Confanocho hospital. MRI machine is you oko chakra untuare mewa. You know about it. Go and find out. Go and find out what he has done. We're building factories and creating jobs for the ordinary Ghanaian people. And then go for being Sako Mano because of Kennedy Agyapong. What is he talking about? Until being so soon China no sin so by wa Mary. Yet the young Kasa and but obey a Juma Parliament, I respected that. But the constituency, he was one of the worst from after a year obedi pa MP. Omo so on inside the by a home crown with him. These allegations. Listen to me. What I'm saying is, what can say fanciful talker? What does that supposed to mean? Or can fanciful talk? What is the meaning of fanciful talker? Kennedy Agyapong walk the talk. He always ye ka so be a leader o gina ne nan so a o kan o ye Kennedy Agyapong. How do you compare leaders? How do you compare leaders? Say Kennedy Agyapong is just a fanciful talker. Do you believe that? Do you believe that Kennedy Agyapong, he walked the talk?
But you see,
he dares where the lions cannot go. Kennedy Agyapong. That is a kind of leader. There's a difference between Kennedy Agyapong and Osei Sabusu. Say promise a man for ye to say allegedly. Ye de man untino o kasa sadia on to tunu so in wa bonten fa ha
or paradigmated.
Minim. So no anything nuntino o yes onko so.
Then our kasa allegedly on.
And I may say sadia ye tintin o yes belligerent attack on Kennedy Agyapong. It will fall flat in his face. It will never work because we need popularity be our grassroots. MPP for o say chairman Sabusu o twem sesi ana MPP for ye hunu say no pejane so bia no go be fi no o say chairman Sabusu. I'm telling you, we MPP for grassroots delegates won fan here. I'm telling you, me say look at the me say I am telling you they make swami opa mami opa me no tonchia. Mimi no say chairman Sabusu till si swami sisi a mimi no mi osu bempa na mo fa camera ni echi ni hwede obeje fans e wo swami sisi a opa sisi opa I'm daring no say chairman and now on Kennedy Agyapong me de okay mami nyim hu frame no on Kennedy Agyapong fa swami o chairman Sabusu ni swami ko mbebu ntutu na be hu de we be heli Kennedy Agyapong opa I am daring no me can so be a fanciful talker. The people's man is Kennedy Agyapong. He should walk on the street of Swami. I'm daring you. Fatuo now payen to challenge. No only Kennedy Agyapong fa Swami from main Swami police station. Uncle Fa magazine wa Uncle see a Mercury Junction. Near share the Obenya fans. You share the Obenya fans.
But see, I mean, there is one thing about the Ghanaian culture and role model. Kennedy Agyapong is not a role model.
What do you mean? How do you see a role model?
That's what.
How do you?
The critics is he's not a role model.
Those,
even the Constitution.
Those who say so.
Ghana Constitution.
Those who say so. Listen,
people must be role model.
Listen to me. Role model necessary. Role model necessary.
Because
so no conducting how? Kasa say. To breaking it down. It is only dishonest people. People who are untruthful, liars, will despise Kennedy Agyapong. I'm saying it again. Only dishonest people in society will say Kennedy Agyapong is not truthful. Nothing can be. The only thing you can fault him is that he's too emotional. But apart from that, everything that he has said is truthful. Yet society that makes him so unique from anybody in this country who is a politician. Can you say that about Sabusu or any other person who want to lead the MPP? Can you say that about them? Or no any political party as some see or Babontin Beka no Krewum na Ghana for whom. This is the kind of leaders Ghanaians need. This is the kind of leaders Ghanaians are desiring for. Former President Rawlings was so popular in this country. Why? Because Rawlings' charisma and the way he carried himself, everybody saw him as somebody who is a no-nonsense man, somebody who will tell the truth as it is, and who walks his dog, and he will make sure, say, discipline is part of it. These are characteristics that Ghanaians see in Kennedy Agyapong. And even further, it is Obi Bekacho say a presidential and a man for say what they are saying. It is take only dishonest people. Now make a so we are corrupt. Now you're dishonest. Now you'll be an untruthful person. Now you're discipliner. You can never come around Kennedy Agyapong. That is why people are running away. In everybody, I'll bet Kasasan. That people, those people are corrupt.
The only fault of Kennedy is too emotional. And that is a great weakness. For a leader, you must have that emotional balance. It's way too emotional. Being the president of the Republic of Ghana.
Everybody has. Listen, everybody. Listen.
Anybody can be.
Example. Everybody.
Someone supposed to tell us that.
This.
Or see JH makes make the point that any idiot quoting him, any idiot can be a flag bearer. But parting here a president and not just a flag.
Okasa, that is flawed. Because listen to me, the greatest democracy of the world, the greatest democracy, United States of America. And you'll be to say Donald Trump. Or no, almost you lose talker. Or Kasa, or Nasimo Bekambiano, Buoko, to make a cancer, but the Americans voters knew what they want, and they voted for him to become the president of the greatest democracy in the world. What are we talking about? Kennedy Agyapong, BBS Nipa, a year to improve society and the feat that he has achieved in his life. No, I don't think any politicians will have that kind of about emotional intelligence. And they say every human being has their weaknesses when it comes to emotions. Obi die say obi di ono besresre obi cancer machro obi yes onipa animu or you good, but behind the scenes they are the wicked people you can ever think of. Obi so the also be pour emotions out for people to know their own adrenaline. We all know we. So we are the ebi. Sa nipa no the onu emotionally no hide certain things and the behind the scenes portray to society say me say no, but me say no. And obi will pour out. Which one will you choose? Which one will you choose? The person who will tell you the people will see him as a good guy, but meanwhile other people see him as a liar. They don't trust that person, and the person that everybody knows that he's honest, straightforward, and sometimes very emotional, but he comes out with the truth. Which one will you choose as your leader?
Also, in fact, I mean, within the party circles, all the Kasa Bebinano, we share the see what Professionalism. It has threatened the chances of Kennedy Agyapong because there was absolutely. Listen, politician. He has the numbers. Back down and go and support Dr. Mahmoud.
That even makes me so happy that day what happened there. Because Nipa to about MPP delegates conference, say over 250,000. 260,000. Yes. Now say nipa ba hold 6,000. Na 6,000 no ku we budi ebojo so a. O twembe ate hwehwe so prapra ba bi da asante achem ekura na se ho de cobra ha bebo many adun police sitting executives egu ha omokoto aba. Those are the people who are craving for Kennedy Agyapong. And that tsunami no airban. You don't feel they say tsunami ne hu keke. So you will tell me no me be betra bi. Then we will discuss this matter. You will see the tsunami that is coming. You will see. May say you will see. May say Kennedy Agyapong will win this election. May say, oh dear, so how? May so betunchia. Yantunchia. That che. Let me give you an example. Looking at the whole establishment. That time, now President Akufo-Addo power. The whole establishment, CEOs, ministers, everybody was endorsing, including chief executives and all those ministerial. Obia was endorsing Dr. Bawumia. It took only one man, Kennedy Agyapong, the system against Kennedy Agyapong. One man. Unya saying, Oko check from all a Ukraine system, meaning a tarnish now be a tarnish. You could check your boy election, we know 37% Yeah. Now the system is not behind Bawumia again. The system is not behind him. The system is absolutely abandoned Bawumia. And looking at the even on one microphone, baby, Brian Champo, and now Dr. Duchu Mununya, so no support. Internet Anglophone in Omo Nipa Miensa delegates who come some Champo Boko, Kouha, Eastern region. Brian Champo is a god there. So looking at the optics, no, say even Krano, so much vote to not Kennedy Agyapong consistently. We are winning these elections easily. Looking at even what is happening, the system now will be also say me DC Munipa 20 me koka ibe medino. Yanko support to one person. Me say I know me say the whole system. Me see the whole system. The whole system. Me see the whole system. The whole system was supporting.
So are you therefore suggesting to us that Akufo-Addo wants supporting Bawumia?
Media, from what where I sit, Akufo-Addo is not supporting him. Yes, Akufo-Addo is not supporting Bawumia.
How do you know?
I know that for a fact.
What is your evidence?
They say I know that for a fact. They say I know that for a fact.
Just propaganda.
They say as someone make cannot say. They say Sebio. The reason why I'm saying that is that people should quote me. Edientina say asemno ekoma Akufo ekona se Akufo-Addo legacy na enya na Bawumia yin ho afim. where you want free me legacy say me Akufo-Addo me na me do ba say vice president be di manim na enye na say kobone dia na ya chichira so Akufo-Addo and the bone bibia Akufo-Addo the papa no where you want to wash the first time I saw a former vice president saying that he was not aware of increasing of petrol prices before elections. That was an indictment and an affront to Akufo-Addo. Say you were spiting him straight in the face. And me, if I were Akufo-Addo, do you think I will support you again? Media, that from what I'm seeing and the things that he is saying, that someone has said myself when you try to hear a dance here. And I'm a assembly stuff when you try to dance here. A bad digital drones in your manuma de a bad national cathedral, I don't know anything about it. A bad economy, no, now I don't know anything about it. What happened to the Ghanaian economy? Is it not Dr. Bawumia who said that when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you? And then the CD, the incompetent Mahama couldn't arrest the CD. Don't watch CD, no lucky CD, no the Ato Bank, the Ato IGP, or mewa. No Mahama incompetent Mahama Timachi CD, no the Ato. One of the major fundamental areas, Dr. Bawumia MPP for Gini Tumupaye, how to handle the economy. Mewa. Lectures upon lectures upon lectures. And a Ghana for we are using data. Or no pay data to Dr. Bawumia. Let's talk about data. Let's not talk about raw. Now look at what is happening in the Ghanaian political scene. Say, you have opportunity as a head of economic management team. You emerged in the Ghanaian political scene with numbers and figures. So we manage the Ghanaian economy. MPP had confidence in you that you came and we saw your performance. And today, can he be man himself and come out and say, "Oh, Saba Beye vice president, or Beye presidency for Ghana kunya kesi ene man." Na eden obetuma ye, I be better than what Mahama and his NDC people are doing now.
Really?
No, but you can see they have rearrested the CD. The CD rate at that time. Another Dr. Bawumia economic management team never say. Mibusau never saying. Never saying. That means the figures. Or see when the fundamentals are weak. The exchange rate will expose you.
True.
So, Dr. Bawumia, the exchange rate in saying, it's a simple question we are asking. So, what moral right have you got to even be talking? And we are number one. Another point is that the reason why MPP who say Dr. Bawumia said the fact that he comes from the north and that we will every day be a coalitions and northern region will vote to by and need the Zongo community. Inti the neighbor say MPP a camp party. Inti NDC for a camp party dia. Mahama Krabe Kache say nyadi de bemano. Tia de mano no kochi vote to abreye mewa.
Yeah.
And ye man overwhelming endorsement 60-something%. And no na man for ye say anything. Your co-election we and when you who ye say the figures are exposing Dr. Bawumia big time that in the northern region 30 polling stations. He goes 0.
Oh, northern region.
Yes. Figures are there. They should go and check. Professor Alberto Dubois. When you 30 polling stations, when you 0. And so you have money sinchain. What do you say? J. Kufo, when you 0. 30 polling stations in the north. What do you say? Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo, when you 0. 30 polling stations. Then comes the Zongo community. A Muslim leader, the first Muslim leader of the MPP who was given the flag bearership position, say, on fire enko. Na yenyanum kremufo Muslimi for unchi vote to my. He lost every Zongo community apart from Winneba Zongo. Figures. And we also believe in data. So these are the data and the figures that we are presenting to Dr. Bawumia. Musa Dankwa first research Musa Dankwa say it will be these figures, so it will be in his own interest. So Obeja MPP no open baby atna. Se Akufo-Addo kwa on corner or new leader emerge. FHR Musa Dankwa on cancer story ni bi. But I'm telling you that these are figures said Dr. Bawumia believe say the credibility thrives on numbers, the credibility thrives on the economy, the credibility thrives on the fact that he himself told us say the Zongo community vote in fact okojina baby crack say ade o kan kwa profound as so jina so kwa resign from say uncontested this election kwa say or see two Northerners na contest to 2024 elections.
That's true. John
and no nyina no omo ye Northerners. It say Bakunya, it will take a long time for another Northerner to come and become Ghana for Beji, another Northerner to. Yes, I have the video there. I can show you the video. And Dr. Baumia, who are you deceiving? And the Yansan Koya, a Yansan from Rebium. Because who say Unia John Domani Mamu free sim Yadenaba. Amaya to Abama, no Ghana for and Dosono. Na yen found some another Northerner. One I'll say any possible. Or when a catch say any possible. Of course, but these are the statistics and the figures that I've given you. Data.
It's a bare man contest this election.
Media why would I even contest if I would save my last credibility? Because yes, of course.
So if you save his last credibility,
of course. Now do you know Yako election NDC was the easiest candidate to beat? The easiest candidate. They told us, we didn't believe it. Meboa. Yako say elections as a Miami Sami Jefibe Ginao, Menino Kujina radio biso, or catches some Baumia Bako Munya campaign, and Pass Omania campaign, ye campaign, ye Sisifiani Bino, no my D, Sisifiani be, no my D, you wound your moye. Your Kotua Bani, you know who they see. Ah, I see. Figures again. 2.1 million MPP people. Uncle Tuaba, party, Ukraine, Kufuado, numbers unyae. Now they compare figures, Uncle Tuabama MPP, 2.1 million. Dr. Baumia, these are the figures. 71% rejection rate per the statistics. 71% rejection rate. Figures, you know. 71% to a BC Ghana Bako MPP flag bearership. So be contest election. Now 71% rejection rate. A BC in the history of MPP. These are the figures that we are presenting. It is also credibility wise, you know, you have what it takes to go out there and win an election. These are the statistics that I've given.
Besides these two questions I wrap here. So partner Bomokoko say, be careful how you communicate within the media and the public space. Because damaging one candidate's brand make it difficult.
I have never damaged any candidate. Yeah? The so be insult. They said you almost ranty beauty social media omditi Kennedy Agyapong atemu. And no enye. But some banam the facts to her. Said delegates should present the facts. I respect Dr. Baumia. Of course, delegates say so no mpenu. Ah, na dey say bi nkojobo. Se me maame akoto banchi boni e dey free dwom di aba. Say e banchi o se e be ofufu e nyina be di. Say ya puto nso e be di. Ye di wie ne fa ye mu ase nyina ye te ho. Enye nyina na ye busua baako. Enti say yes banch we no aso da ye nye tie asema me kan tie asema me kan tie ase me say yes banch we enye eye banch aso da ye na me maame na mabusuafo so omba akofa sa banch na ba maka na so nti na do be ba tie be ofufu nyina dia ye beti dia be ya na ye nkwan na ntohuru nkwan na se wo se nkwan tohuru nkwan na no an ye ni a edi na fie ye ma se nyina ete ho ade se ne ye
Shakama Wemo. Now, my miss this final question was what Dr. Agyapong Edin said not supported Babia and now on our Yanadi. We are seeing a certain trend. Dr. Matiboku Prempe has been posting Kennedy Agyapong more often now. In fact, he can't send me. I
don't believe that. Is it really Napo who is saying that?
Yeah,
I don't know about that. Okay,
the Facebook page.
On the meeting Casamano.
What's the
Casamano? Min Casamano. Say me, need to own spokesperson or Casamano. Anonym. But only spokesperson or Betria Ben or Busan spokesperson. Some of them were scared to even come out and endorse. And they were MPs Biblia or Kennedy Agyapong. And me see before we get down, the whole thing, the cronin better. I'm one with you. The media they make a check Ghana for one say Ghanaians need a new direction. MPP Ghana for boy and who back catch every day in and day out. Mufa Kennedy Agyapong Mro and to Abamom Kennedy Nebetima Boa Ghana Yejina baby Yejinano. After President Mahama, leader obetimia propel this country forward. It's not the business as usual or rhetorics. It's a leader who can walk the talk. A leader or kase or ya obeye. Leader or kase empunu ebepunu. Leader obetima sorry anopa. No changing the psyche of the ordinary Ghanaian people. Say yeah mentality in the way we think, you know, can do spirit of a Ghanaian. No? Kennedy Agyapong is the only one who can do that. And then Ghana for nyineka. Akomshefo ka empenifo wo Ghana hemfo frɛ Kennedy Agyapong maamefo ne adwadifo frɛ businessmen frɛ Kennedy Agyapong mumma yɛma opportunity na MPP. That's the only chance that we have to come back in 2028 as a formidable political party. Obetimi the unity abre nyina say onu Kennedy Agyapong a grassroots. He is for the grassroots. He is not for any block, this block or that block or that block. He's for the grassroots, and that is where our strength is. Into the ohun na no just keke what you say into the air can say enyen tokwa MPP enu obi ani tokwa. I respect Dr. Bawumia. Let's emphasize that. I respect him very well. He's a very intelligent man, but he is not a leader. He's a manager. He's not a leader. You a leader, but you because what to me the MPP. I'm not the Kennedy Agyapong. That is all that we are saying.
Mate.
Kennedy is a crowd puller. Kennedy is a crowd puller. There's no election that I would say Kennedy doesn't come in. He will come in. Having said that, it's time for Ken, who has always been a center, to come in and have a bigger stake at the party, at the table. And then we can say, okay, let's move together. And that is good news for me as a party person, that going forward, we go united. And the NDC should be careful because we're there to beat them.
Obi are you close to Nanado be America or Bejetu? Emily said, Meka, but Meka, come in. Nanado say, I didn't quite afford a pretty to me.
Yeah, Dada.
Nanado say, you didn't quite afford a pretty to me.
Wow.
Okay.
Ude, Meka say, cancer. A Dana no brebia. Etibra, over Baye. Omo party leader no. And a Misha see here na namuntu no. Nama who say he was implementing exactly what he believed in. Oh, the other afuko ne kwabranja.
That's right. You don't quite afford a pretty to me.
And now more DBC or DBC or man, more the or more compare or more two or more free on one.
To some quite afford a pretty to me.
Oh, the quite fast one to me by ye. Regional chairman. I don't quite afford a
I don't know who
first class lawyer. Or say honorable or say prempe. And the core contest. And then for the course of
I am the deputy attorney general.
Good. Huge parliamentary experience. Only one to me way a core contest. Nana Kufa the support one to me. Say undefeated say prempe.
Consider because I phone a pretty to me.
Bisabran hafu nipa ono ne abron ye prayer. Yede ye regional chairman de ma abron ye. So we have bron hafu ya ewo hoi. Buzia party. Entina mi ka say Buzia
ne Kennedy Agyapong timi ede sa me ye form ni enye school sem. I want to create jobs. I want me amam wo form no muni bien omo damakoma so no wa maye hu say eya asema eya adwuma
reality
because me mabusuafo mi nuamo wo asama kasi to odan to ofansa yiribi ebi mutim beda bridge so on kra ha so bepa adwuma ye say adwuma wo pom ho a they will never come here. Signal kire say ye tena radio so ye tena kwankwan ase ye hia ne yedi nkomo say amanyofo a yedi tumi show monsa omuntwom nim hwe efonfo na they should listen. Kennedy Agyapong ni slogan ni nyina ne say I am for the food soldiers. I am for the next generation. The vulnerable. And yes, what can amanfo say
Kennedy Agyapong wakasa dodo no oja ba contract no otimi yi $6 million.
Yeah.
So obi aje aba contract wo Ghana ha eyimu $6 million edi see hospital edi to generators edi go into the communities. Ghana will be a better place to live.
Eno ne asem no kwa me wunya contract amembe
hwe oman chichire ho itira da bia no ane ye kia no tum me ma me be tumfu ntie bia after some promise me nka manyosem bi because anybody feel say it's about the waku school ku nanim wa ben oye kabrofo we say na chese wo fie hwe kwame ye nananom sebi ye betu bi ya metu bi no wo mu di fie nyansa ene echechire oman no afie abusua memva amra fom ye nananom first ko mo asase se ye fu a ye fe na abusa wo asase wura na dodo de ne wo asase mu de mienu de obey adwuma ne de den baako amanfo ko university board degree master phd wie no afi de ye nya gudie wo ye asase ma broni ba say 100 a ye de 13 ne de almost 83 well, into the lives of
me say me timoso sama mo aka sama resign me say mo be resign kodua ne na bi uko na kodua akora small boy usu ama MPP ani blamo diska na bai wo wasi asan school na bi so asi hospital mo beto fia di brain e mo beto jombo adu rita so ba yire sa na omo tie sa na omo ye ani brasha mo ma mo firi we fie na mo akọ we fie na bi ni kodua mo firi we fie na mo akọ we fie mo be se party na maye ba bi areka no ne jombo adu no te hwa na omo te mo be mo nkola ketekete na bi ni kodua mo fum sika ha MPP former Monday obi anhia me party office ye be ye demonstration atia na bi eniema ayese ma ye na ye gye no aduane a odi ama ne yire enkowi a odi ama ne yire ensu a na bi di ama ne yire bibia na bi di ama ne yire anu na me ko abrekuma ye de ensa kwa wo mani na wo yire wo he na bi na wo yire wo he na bi.
A lot of talk about in the past 48 hours or so. The allegations or comments I've heard on social media suggest that you've suddenly switched camp. You've moved from Baumia's camp to Ken's camp. Is this something you're able to confirm or otherwise?
It's not true. I've not moved from any camp to any camp. I remain where I am.
Which is?
I remain where I am. Can I be ungrateful to Dr. Baumia after making me the running mate? What kind of human being would be so ungrateful? I have not moved any camp. What I've done is to try and unite the party against whoever emerges as the flag bearer of the MPP. There's only one person who's going to emerge as the flag bearer. And our experience of the last election wasn't that good. There was so much infighting. Some people who are now claiming to be flag bearers may have said things that didn't go well for the party. And I hope it doesn't happen again. That's why the party has learned its lessons and decided to choose this flag bearer very early so that we can heal our wounds and forge on to make 2028 a better.
Do something before you die. Yeah.
Lawyer, say one person and your whole political party.
Come in and dream palm.
No, the whole Ghana or the agent ko be the whole baby papa went to me uncle. Inti sanya di we no Alan ni sanya di bi.
Oh sir.
Oh yes.
Unto me
a bad thing.
Unto me.
And anya Alan ko no one in Ghana as we speak and on his own.
That it be said on your presidential material now.
Why on your presidential material?
Alan.
Oh, your
presidential material. No moment near dear to me, no
parties backing. But sir, on Kwame Tiagina, King, Kennedy Agyapong, and Yalan Guo, and Brembra Ghana, Yannick Kennedy Agyapong type in you. Or about Gupo.
Sir,
I'm telling you.
Oh, baby, what did you say? Oh, no. And I'm on your core MPP, 1 million example, who can say running mate here.
The same why Alana
there be
Ken come be winning. One be fat the no form because no or a grassroots person or appeal to both sides, both NDC and NPP. It is na make us no na make be say in respect.
Drew what is that? Baby what or we need Greater Accra.
Who
Kwamidi e bantima kura na meyem hye me no.
Dabi wonim say ye wo no wo bantama. Ena otena bantama nyini wo bantama okọ bantama press bi kura kakra.
Okay.
Aha. Ai.
O meyem hye.
So a typical bantama boy.
Meyem hye me pass.
But ni nua no so ye adwuma.
Meyem hye me say bantima eye MPP Florida.
Yes.
Na party for choice no. Oni na hwehwe mu o saade ya ekwame na ehu.
Ha.
Na ehu.
Eh.
Na ehu.
Areas bi owini hoy. Owini
Obia send message say nipa na oye Ken Banadamfo no efe no Alex Kwaku Tete.
Oh Tete, mi am Tete.
Unim no.
Yes. Ye me kasa wa da bia.
Okay. Tikwame wa bo adwuma. And then the most important thing is say wasan a unity party no.
Oh yeah.
Because me dey honestly okwaje mic dey na me misu obesem. Because we say every people on your platform and I'll be winner. Omo ye dwogbo na no musu bugem. Say agwebe san wi gugari mu ase no.
Akwa bi ani ani no school ni efe ebim. We ma do. Ye madam
my heart to him. Wakun pa wacheso ya kumpre kwampa wakun kwami because ye na ye nim say originally na Kennedy Agyapong oni presidential ambition.
Yeah, because begin na crofo kwa fi se bia o
agrobi na odi.
In
fact na Jerry Nit FM
Jerry
Craig kase na damfo any Kennedy baby FM Kenneth.
Kenneth ya no Kenneth. Yeah.
Kennedy koya announcement say opeso di president no. Obi a oben o mabusua no ko eko branding ne car Kennedy for president. O se Kennedy ban craft friend say mpapa agro no audio na ko wawai. And then ne busia for go nim say eyade a na neni abre. And for him to pull this vote no. Come
I was negotiating about $2-3 billion. If you don't know, the Breedam, my name is Automobile and the buy. If you don't know, Simon Hydro, $2 billion. Maybe see what you are interchange. Make in Japan, when I'm the buy. Check your leaders over here. Why the betting confidence even to go and sit with China government for a loan of $2 billion to come and develop this country? Madam, when Tina, but because I have confidence and I know how to negotiate. And that's the kind of leaders we need for Ghana. Yami baye na doso do. A doso enti MPP.
Me da ha sesia na ya papa Lawrence aba madayem. Na me da ho saa de meti ya ne se. Abawa. Me da ha sesia na Papa, Aden was about sorry na me message bi de ma. Na me say papa, message dear, when na me fa koma no. O say me ma message. For koma papa Kennedy Agyapong, akompre kon bema. Na me see you. Te wa na me say papa ma me fa pen ni pipa. Mo de so mo se me de me da ye so de na me be ka asema. Me I refrain to me tro. Me patro pa. Aso me spellings nye. It's a one na me fa pen ni paper. Nam say opening Rollins. Afide kasa na oba manya pen. Enti mo hwa me the red pen e troye. On say papa no wawu. Enti so o transama afo ade a yemfa blue pen ana black pen transama afo. Enti mo hwa me the red pen. Oh, e na atro. Me da was for me to kana me tro first one was a man into say a compre kun Kennedy Agyapong say oh me so wa ha from na bo Kennedy Agyapong mam say e papa Rollins say me fa message mu odin emfa ma no na message ni nyina ne say mon kan to na bo Kennedy Agyapong say papa Jelly John Rollins say is what the Ghana to me nyina ma honorable Kennedy Agyapong say woni ho wawu okọ na okodu asamadu no esan say yensie ni nto munya ma na samado certificate enti no sisi ano one atamels ejina court na court no mu gina no asam omo kan ne se ebeye nipa obetime ye adans obedi omu ntamu asem anase pada ayi obi obeye adansini ente ye papa John Mama ene sisi obeye adansini ama ye papa John Rollins one ye papa Tamils omu gina nsamade court eninti no oseme nkanto na book ne Japan se esan se wonyanya nsamafo certificate ode ba befa John Mama akonti no womo modia sensemfo John Mama ne NDC fuodi no obeshi John Mama dan osusu obetim kura won hia na nkanso won hye ne cars nyina nka ho ya papa Jolly John Rollins se men kancha akompra kon Kennedy Agyapong se John Mama dan no onka no na won kwhye no enye sa no ono no mampani Jolly John Rollins nya asamado certificate ya oba befa John Mama akọ sisi eni papa John Mama message no ene say ye on sama ase ese wo time aso because ya papa Atamos ene ya papa Jolly John Rollins omu gya sama no court sisi court no omu gya wasama do no wo ni dance ni a wasa wo ba be yi wo ano sa wo tiase ese wo papa ya papa John Mama wo na wasa wo kwa asama do ho ekodi adanse Emma Atamels ene papa Jolly John Rollins ekwa omo fa so omo wuyo omo kopi asamade ho no e say ya papa Rollins frɛ ya papa John Mama so ya na dance ni ya papa Atamels say ya papa John Mama ya na dance ni na say so no ya papa Rollins say wodi tumi ni nyina ma kompra ku Kennedy Agyapong be ma kukodurufo nyansani pa ko pɛ wo da o mani mu wakan ho ba ko pe social media nyina ehuru se papa we do nim nyanso wo ye be ma mu ama Rollins so mo wa moni
me kwa me show mu nkran me kwa omo hu me they will be inspired, they will listen to me, I will talk and discuss about MPP with them and nyame boa 2028 no o mato aba e de ama MPP we tell say honorable Kennedy Agyapong onye selfish yewo enipa bia ene no apart from so your party delegate we your party chairman we your party officer bi no o friend program bi a o ma because ene o dwene kwan a ono be fa so aba win the MPP fabrication but honorable Ken or thinking beyond the MPP fabrication let me meet the student body, talk to them, discuss the MPP with them so that whoever we merge as the winner in 2028 you know adwuma be for the above we be anim say e honorable Kennedy Agyapong and e beto abade amano abusan form party delegates afa menemu ba be di nkomo menemu e ba be di nkomo na before say menemu ba be di nkomo no me pese akwesa video
Let me state this clearly. Say, my contribution to the party, you cannot ignore it because anytime we are in opposition, that is when I work hard to bring the party to power. When we are in opposition. What do I say? And yes, I will and party our power. When you seek out through party no power a juma. Now TB a contribute to ufusa oneme contribution when you needed me most, everybody has ignored the party. Kennedy Agyapong is there. What do I say? That is the difference. I'm making it clear to Ghanaians. Sir, when we are in opposition, I religiously get involved. Again, the contribution to the party. Omana from radio station. Netu. I Sheffield. What these stations have done for MPP.
Good. Abushafwe. That is honorable Kennedy Agyapong. And was say, or stating a contribution clear. No more be at your assessor. Party equa who ye hear ma party no co-positioner. A ho and now religiously were ye Juma at the MPP back to power. And the MPP. Obi obe country as a party nkwa hu ye bi oboa and MPP baby a yete no enye ba me busa party delegate say when na was say wo ye delegate a to aba edema no especially the 554 no why and what about to aba de ma no nansen ya and ye call conference e won kan Kennedy Agyapong etunu bottom yisika 4 million Ghana cedi ma party no 40 billion say MPP emfanko run congress and as the conference ye busa say omo sorry a ana Kennedy Agyapong nya adwuma o koko board Kennedy Agyapong ko na MPP asa adwuma de amano no ministers na no award contract no they should tell us our contribution about the MPP internal contest the delegate conference no mummusa Justin Frimpo Kodua say mummusa na bi say apart from Kennedy Agyapong or dey 4 million buy Dr. Baumia or dey 6 million buy Aduchuma dey 500 buy and the Briner or dey 600 buy no mummusa say the CEOs any ministers no any part of do say and contributed to the MPP the just any conference no woni ma me ka cha say and MPP the conference na chi omo de ka omuntuatua ka ni wi but opare ansamo admaku ba afimu any nipa bi say yes sa contract e de mark Kennedy Agyapong abra na ye nokre na sabio se wo na wo de contract mark Kennedy Agyapong no se wo fi de Kennedy Agyapong yi a wo so wa award contract no say no onya me say MPP that just ended national conference here the vice president ababetwa 8 years as vice president wantima fane conference ni na Kennedy Agyapong enye minister onye vice president onye CEO onye kese onkura any of the position etimi award contract but he paid 4 million Ghana cedis obi a award contract da obi a ya man state security no protecting no he paid only 6 million na say Kennedy Agyapong and now I have vice president and ya this state security are protecting na Kennedy Agyapong obe fund the conference ni na moment kan senchamo vice president Dr. Baumia ni 6 million no what do we find to Kennedy Agyapong dey won aye 4 million da because one Kennedy Agyapong no vice president Kennedy Agyapong no award contract Kennedy Agyapong na state security and protecting no but obia na state security protecting no obia no vice president obia na award contract no he paid only 6 million and mu am sorry am ye dede e o party ni mu na ene me say contest e ebeba me performer minister me performer CEO me performer DC to say akwar miracle aboaje so babon tabaye tobe mabusa de say MPP here sika e de akọ the national delegate conference no how much did you pay miracle aboaje a wo sorry a wo dwa wonum no na wo ye former government appointee na wo award the contract da how much did you pay for the conference Kennedy Agyapong no nye minister Kennedy Agyapong no nye vice president Kennedy Agyapong no nye CEO but otulu bottom ni business sika supercare cold store steel factory any platinum robbers ni na table mante farms no wo ye adwuma ne mfa so awo mu no and wo yi mu 40 billion say mfa hwe MPP timibusa say ministers no mo we ministers na the last election no mo ye tobe choka say one to ama Baumia ye bo hu de be yo no where were they we saw all the CEOs in the last election mo ye campaign going against Kennedy Agyapong and the party ni here sika o man timanko party mu a na delegates hwe de omo ye na say mon chan me da sem baba hwe musisi a o say say me pon na me kan ya kam na me kan asem wo some na mo give say information minister de omo ye na say omo beboabo musika no na ebi e de akwa ministers ebi e de akwa kuma kan ne sem oba ma me minister oba ma we na party ni se be party ni ye de omo se omo nye omo se omo nye so omo he party ni ye de omo se dey omo nye enu na chia na MPP ko opposition ye ko opposition because formally on the 7th of January 2025 and then 26th July MPP Eco Rani Conference 19 fa ya itman raise 16 million and near peno a kaka a kada yachi a bia kamisede a kade a dayachi na delegates mesrabo monyene de ogene MPP ho Saman fa party na Kennedy Agyapong mo amfa ya ma bam 2028 ya sa MPP 2029 on the 7th so mo san swear NDC presidential candidate ina abusafoi MPP be brepa because ye ko opposition enu na chia no ye se anisika CEOs etu omusika so ministers etu omusika so obi anya prepare say o din sabetu no bottom ayi 1,100,000 say em famwa party no ene se Jackson Frimpo kodua be ka no kura kirewa ne ho kire no party ne ho kire no na mi busa say obi a wodi vice president 8 years want me fan MPP conference 60 million Ghana cedis can't ya 4 million so to 6 million that's why bro can so be now your vice president o kwa wo motorcade o land cruiser best 4 can dey ho eko na mi busa say the former CEOs the former ministers no mo way na me se enkoma bi wo ba mpese yakwe Jackson Frimpo kodua video we
na 2 HFM na station academy na bai mo na adwuma mo ye yora of akwamna kwat na kopon fa na currency adwuma mo ye wo station ya that time Lord Inu Salansa HFM every time bia MPP asem ene yeka the party ne de yempo Oman FM na 2 HFM de eyi mu frima enye da
ba general mutimi ye event na nsenya mbe frefre media houses but na Ken City out of the list.
My catch up. Say I don't want to see that thing going forward. Say untimi nka say bia oni nkumu asem issue bi wa hanti. Program a party program no. Oso we yinefrim. It is wrong. Timini communication director for nakasa. And me so ma po bi a me se won hwe. Say program bi be anya make sure say Ken City for na 2 Oman FM HFM ekan ho. Ko se bi nipa munni bi watsa on chen no. Ama bedu baby no. Enyi boniaye. Timso mesere mo say empo bibi bana issues mi na monte asia. My doors are always open.
Okay.
What dem mon frame me?
Good. Abusanfo. Say on MPP for Jackson Frimpo kodua no akotan na 2 and wo kasa na MPP for me am MPP ye nyina ye MPP obi anya smart enche obia ye busa Jackson Frimpo kodua say wo say after ono wa direct the communication director no mbehwe say program bia MPP be ye bia no wo ma invite Kensi media after wo bo fa kwachi din bo lolu sadi la lolu sa bo HFM din and then dem can say there's a platform your friend Kensi media kese ye dem for sapofunu ye wa ban mu contract nyina no mo de ma wuntumi mo ye program wuntumi communication o mo na dam flyer so and then dem who say with that Kensi media MPP cannot come back to power mo be fire say sapofunu ne emeye nkrutu djuma mfa mamo Jackson Frimpo kodua opa don direct o communication officer also emprema because here no e ka na mo de breye because this time conference kwa man tuma nyet ka run mo anya sika anrun tim ye beba e de light power fidie no ame ye ba be yoma oh we de party adjuma na mo ye ba power ni asa ba power mo ye de mo ye mom person Kennedy Agyapong be emerge as a flag bearer. And yes, sir, Kennedy media, honorable Kennedy on the MPP. But if you didn't want to me, go MPP. A year nipa. Na somebody a boss, a crime with Kennedy Agyapong firm. As a got your point against media staff, a MPP programmer, they see us as NDC. And now muko opposition. Muko opposition. Muko opposition. Mahu Kennedy media. Shut there and there NDC for Aye Kevin Taylor. Or man state protection. I'm on the court or quack or win it. Yet ya ashe from Niakola, ne car na custom faji. The then regional minister Simon Semensa. Ye chakon, o man to man to an amon. I take car ne trying to falla. Missy, Bonnie MPP, I yet ya can see media workers. And then the justice will poke their catch say, I not me bo, justice will poke there. That better to have my general secretary. Obey general secretary, partner co police, yay. And I said, a car fataye, a car a fataye. Yan ye may jumade, ever party by Bemu. Mr. Mom Pastor Kennedy Agyapong be emerge as winner. And yes, I'm yan but no chromoha. Eh? So won't to be media platforms, Omon Kanjo. Omon to be for MPP and my power da. No man democrat opposition. Or more than democrat opposition. Kumasi Fuano, as a son na po. Nene yamso and nene coin. Ya tell because Jonko poison. But say as chef and I can see media work at the cancer as we are cabana money at Adwaomaso. Antimedia honorable Kennedy so do MPP. But station in Kwansu to me Casa any part of what Casa. May Oman first come out, men cocan. Yeah, Kennedy Agyapong when they are fine. Because you see, Sakukraman fell so betu who swap. What's man for the past hour day? A tassel. Now I was halfway. Feel like you Mr. Konako like a page, subscribe. Let's share link. I say a solid TV. Dear woman, sir. Enula MPB Obi was so my Dr. Bawumia Nkoda. Me say, and somewhere basis no. Was say Dr. Bawumia promising to say obey running mate. Emma sika what time command no. Owie ya. Wada akwa command na pu. Obi o. Sa emrem na ka che mo say any part Dr. Bawumia promise some with running mate no. O say chairman Sabonsu na atoshi from opare na po the late John Kuma miami papa aduchum chairman Sabonsu enu Joe Wise baako aye board asimu pan akọ Bawumia fie say ogini sika wo say me enye me no de me enkru to juma sika wo ma me de bre wo de run na internal contest sika wo ma me de ma wo with anohobasa wo ma me run mate na wo de akwa akọba no po na me twen me gidigidi abia na kwa we ne na bia wa ba be adimani but sincere or say when nobody obegini sika and na party penny for and nene kasa ya yes I was say obegini sika was say obegini sika I was for me din shy will assisi ye be share moment kan senche Vice President Dr. Bawumia ni 6 million what me fa to Kennedy Agyapong de won aye 4 million da go one Kennedy Agyapong no nye Vice President Kennedy Agyapong no award contract Kennedy Agyapong na state security and protecting but obia na state security protecting obia no vice obia na award contract he paid only 6 million Miracle Buaja also there udwa wonum na we former government appointee na o award the contract da how much did you pay for the conference Kennedy Agyapong no nye minister Kennedy Agyapong no nye vice president Kennedy Agyapong no nye CEO but otulu bottom ni business sika says supercare, cold store, tea factory, any platinum robbers, the table mante farms, no, or year you and for so woman, and the way you 40 billion say function. Timmy Busa say, ministers no more, ministers now, the last election no more tobe, choka say, 1 2 ama baumia, ye who did by where way day.
Let me state this clearly, say, my contribution to the party, you cannot ignore it because anytime we are in opposition, that is when I work hard to bring the party to power. When we are in opposition.
Money the original MPP home. Saman for party na Kennedy Agyapong we am for ya ma bam 2028 ya. Say MPP 2029 on the 7th. Almost swear NDC presidential candidate ina abusafoi MPP be brepa. Because ye co opposition enu achi ya no. Ye see eniska. He was etu omusika so, ministers etu omusika so. Obi anya prepare say o didn't sabetu no bottom ayi 1,100,000 say famwa party. And say Justin Frimpo kodua be kan no kra chewa. Ne ho kire no. Party no chere no na me busa say obi a wodi vice president 8 years want me fan MPP conference 60 million Ghana cedis can tua 4 million so tua 6 million
event na nsanyam be frefre media houses but na Ken City out of the list
na catch up say I don't want to see that thing going forward say untimi nka say bia oni nkumu asem issue bi wa hanti program a party program no was where you nefrim it is wrong the meaning communication that you for nakasa and na me so ma po bi a me se won hwe say program bi a make sure say Ken City for na 2 or man FM HFM e kan ho
ye me ya nkrutu djuma mfa mamo Justin Frimpo kodua opa don direct o communication officer also emprema because here no e ka na mode breye because this time conference kwa man manya sika run mo anya sika run team ye beba e de like power fidie no ama ye ba be yo market oh we de party adwuma na mo ye ba power ni asa ba power mo ye de mo ye mo mom pa se Kennedy Agyapong be emerge as the flag bearer me say mo mom pa se Kennedy Agyapong be emerge as winner eye sam ye no be tena kuro mu ha